And here, closer to home, local Democrats getting together to watch the historical moment. 23 ABC's Laura Acevedo was there and joins us now with how people reacted to tonight's speech. Laura?
Jackie, the watch party brought together Democrats of all ages and opinions. Many of them got emotional as they saw Hillary walk out on stage, making history. While thousands watched Hillary Clinton in Philadelphia, a local Democratic watch party cheered her on from afar.
It's been extremely unifying. It's been extremely positive, and it's been shown an extremely happy picture of America today.
Donnie Harris says she took her two daughters to the viewing party so they could be a part of history. She supports Hillary Clinton's policies and the example she could set for little girls across the country.
She can dream that she one day can be president, because before then there were only young white men could dream that high.
And while her daughters are too young to know about politics, they have dreams of also one day being the president.
I think a girl president might be better than a boy president, because all these years I wanted to have a girl president rule the world.
The watch party also brought out Bernie Sanders supporters that say it's time to come together as a party in order to defeat Trump.
We need to get behind her, and I think that those Bernie supporters that are holding out need to get behind her too, because a Trump presidency is not something that we want.
The group was emotional as they listened to Hillary Clinton speak about her plans for the White House, and they are confident she's the woman for the job.
I know that this country is now getting closer to being more inclusive in every way possible.
The local Democratic Party says they will now begin campaigning for those undecided voters, and their local office might even consider extending their hours as Election Day gets closer. In the Live Center, Laura Acevedo, 23 ABC.
Donald Trump says he wants to make America great again. Well, he could start by actually making things in America again.
That line went over particularly well at a viewing party held at Assemblyman Rudy Salas's office in downtown Bakersfield. But tonight's speech was not just meant for sympathetic viewers. Much of the discussion up to this point has been about the public and private sides of Hillary Clinton and convincing voters she possesses the charm and warmth that her closest aide says she does. I spoke to Pedro Navarez, a member of the Bakersfield Young Democrats, who says he thinks she did that well tonight.
Whether I think she needed to do that, I think there's definitely been a big public campaign against her to dehumanize her, to say, you know, she's a shrill, she's a B-word, she's a horrible human being. And I think that speaks to the success of some very conservative media, and I think there's definitely a sexist element to it that she kind of had to read and defend herself.
Donald Trump says, and this is a quote, "I know more about ISIS than the generals do." No, Donald, you don't.
That line received plenty of applause at a viewing party in downtown Bakersfield. But tonight's speech was not just meant for sympathetic viewers. Much of the discussion lately has been about Clinton's public persona and whether she can convince voters she possesses the charm and warmth that her closest aides says she has. I spoke to Pedro Navarez, a member of the Bakersfield Young Democrats, who says that did come across tonight.
And it's nice to have a reminder for people that may not have known previously, or maybe had different thoughts in their head that, you know, she's a horrible person, she's always been a horrible person. Well, you know, she's not. She's done a lot of things over her lifetime, fighting for people, fighting for the innocent, fighting for those that weren't able to fight for themselves.